Hey guys, it's Erica from Rainbow Factory, and today I'm going to be showing you how to paint the white and gold Christmas tree. This one is so popular, and so I decided I'd go ahead and make a video to show you exactly how to achieve that look. Today we're going to be working on the 11-inch. This is our 11-inch tree. You can also get this kit in the 13-inch tree as well. And here's a little example of the 9-inch tree. This is just a Georgia tree that I was working on. But I just wanted you to see the sizes. So these kits are available at rainbowfactory.com. With the kit, you get your tree, you get your light bulb that fits up underneath it and lights it from the inside, and you get the paints that go with that particular design. With this design, all we have is white and gold. Very simple. Oh, and you also get your little pack of light bulbs. You can get the multicolor, and it has a little gold star, or you can get all white as well. Rainbowfactory.com. Okay, so let's get started. Like I said, today we're going to be working on the white and gold tree. When I first started doing these parties, because locally I do private parties where we all get together and we paint trees, and I kind of help everybody out. And everyone just kind of looks up ideas and they just play with their ideas and they come up with their own thing, and I help them. Hi! Uh-oh. Oh, this one? Yeah, this is one.
Yeah.
Sylvia, say hi. Hi. Hi, say hi.
My Cecile.
Ooh. Sorry, I had to give that one a little shake. That was my 2-year-old Sylvia. She likes to make her little cameos every once in a while in the videos. And that was also my 12-year-old Rosie, who is sweet enough to help me out and watch her while I film this for you guys. Okay, but that doesn't mean she's still not going to come in here a couple more times, because that's just how we roll around here. Okay, so we're going to start. Oh, you also get a brush as well with your kit. And we're just going to start by covering our tree with the white. Very simple. Now, one thing that's super easy to do with these trees is to miss all these little areas underneath the boughs. So what I like to do is just kind of flip it over, work from the top down, and just kind of get those little crevices down there first so I don't have to worry about it. And then I will do the tops. Now, you also may want to have a little, some like cotton swabs available. You don't have to, but they come in handy because as you're painting, let me try to show you. You'll get like the holes where the little light bulbs go will get clogged up. Like this one here, it gets clogged up with paint. Now I just use the corner of my brush and just kind of swipe it around there. But as I was doing the parties, people kept saying, oh, I wish we had a cotton swab. So I started bringing those with me, and they work great just to kind of clean that up. But I mean, it's not completely necessary. So I'm going to continue on like this, and because this is not extremely exciting, I will speed up this part of the video and I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so when you get down to the base, you just want to, we're gonna paint the base gold. So you just want to kind of stop about halfway down. And then when we get in there with the gold, we'll make sure that we have a nice crisp line. So just make sure that your white goes down far enough to where when we paint the gold, almost to the top of the base, it'll cover that white. I'm trying to do this quickly so my arm's getting tired. Almost done. Okay, it looks like I'm about there. So once I'm finished with my coat of white, you'll notice that this dries really quickly. And believe it or not, I'm sure you can't tell on camera, but there is a difference between the white of the bisque and the white that we've painted. So it's pretty easy at this point to go through and just make sure that you haven't missed any little areas, especially in the creases underneath. Whew, I missed a lot of little areas. That's because I was in a little bit of a hurry. Okay. Hopefully you'll be taking your time with this and sipping some wine, listening to some Christmas music, possibly, and just enjoying yourselves. This is supposed to be super relaxing. Okie doke. So now I'm going to just rinse out my brush. Now with the base, I am pretty good at making a straight line just free-handed. Of course, if you want, just make sure your white is all the way. I need some paper towels. Hold that thought. Okay, I got some paper towels. So, what was I saying? Oh, I'm pretty good at getting a straight line. But of course, you can take some painter's tape or some masking tape and just put that around there so that you can get a nice straight line, or you can just wing it. It does not have to be perfect. So I'm just going to grab some gold paint now, and I'm going to start by trying to get a pretty straight line across there, and I do that by just putting my brush pretty flat against the base and just dragging it around. It kind of, if you get it in there right, it kind of just takes care of itself. Now, acrylic paint, metallic paint is just known for kind of being transparent. So you will be able to see a little bit of the white. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there underneath, but that's not a big deal. Once this dries, which happens fairly quickly, we will go back in and just do another coat of this gold. Okay, so I have a nice straight line going across that base. And of course, I'm just going to fill the rest of my base in. Now, if you have the 13-inch tree, it comes with a separate base. So you'll see the base like just fits in there like that. So you don't have to worry about that crisp line. You can just cover the whole thing with gold. Some people like to paint the bottom. I don't bother with that. I like to sign the bottom, maybe put a cute little note to whoever I'm giving it to if I'm giving it away as a gift. Just try to, if you can, remember while you're doing the base to just do nice long horizontal strokes so that you don't have any lumps and bumps in there. Smooth out those brush strokes. Hey, Sylvia. Yeah? Oh, really? Uh-oh, did you hit your chin? Are you okay? You got the hiccups? Okay, so the base is wet on the bottom, so I'm just going to set my tree like that while it dries. Once that dries, we're going to do another coat, and then I'm going to meet you back here to show you how to do the pretty little gold touches on the ends of the boughs. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so you can see that the bottom of my tree is looking pretty good. I have 2 coats of that gold on there. And I'm ready to do those cute little touches of gold on the edges of the boughs of the tree. So the easiest way I have found to do that is to just dry off my brush, make sure there's no white paint in the brush, and then I just dip the very tip of the brush in there. Let's see if we can get this to focus here. So you can see there's just, here we go. There we go. Okay, so you can see I just have paint on the very tip of the brush. So I just kind of tilt it this way, and then I put my brush, I put my brush upside down basically and kind of flat to the edge of the tree. And then I start with that tip and I just drag gently up, just like that. Let me try to give you a different angle. So I'm just gonna flip my brush because there's still a little bit of paint left on there. And then I just flick it up just a couple of times. You don't wanna overdo it. Actually, this part is really up to you how much you wanna put on there. Some people like to leave it just like that. I think I'm going to do a little bit thicker on the actual edge there. Just thicken it up a little bit. And then to blend it up, I just flip that brush upside down and just drag up. Okay? So let me do a few of these and then you'll kind of see the effect I'm going for. Don't be super scared about this. If it doesn't turn out so great on the first couple, it's no big deal. You just let it dry, grab a hair dryer and dry it if you're too impatient like me to wait. And then you can go right back over it with the white. Just make sure it's dry before you try to go back over it with the white for sure. Another tip is when I drag up, I kind of go at an angle towards the center of the tree. Just like that. I apologize if you hear nursery rhymes in the background. That's the kiddos. Okay, so you see how I'm kind of going up at an angle? There we go. It's perfect. Okay, so you can see that I have the bottom row done and how pretty that looks. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up and then maybe we'll play with some snow on top of that. Okay, so now we are nearing the end, but don't forget to put just a little bit, I can tell that that is not focusing. Here we go. Put a little touch of that gold on the top, and instead of going this way, now we're kind of dragging down. There we go. At this point, you just need to assess it and decide if you like it. Maybe throw a few of the bulbs in there, see what you think. Some people would like to go in over this and do snow on the edges, and I'll show you how that looks. And others also like to go in with yet another coat of the gold, just another coat of the dry brushing. I kind of like it like this, so we're just gonna stick with that. And if you wanted to give it a snowy look, you're just gonna go back into your white paint and wash your brush out really good. And then we're gonna do that same kind of dip action there. But instead of dragging up this time, we're going to just dab. Maybe with the corner, we don't want it to look like lines. We're just gonna dab some snow right over the top. That kind of gives it that snowy look. I'll show you on a couple more here. I think as I'm doing this, I'm thinking the best way to go, if this is the route you want to go, is to, let's see here. Fill in with gold the whole underside of each bow. That way that snow will really pop on top of the gold. So, yeah, I'll move the camera so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So here is the finished product with just the gold tips. Here is the option with the snow on the tips, and there it is with the whole underside of the bow painted. Now that look is really cool if you do all of the bows, and because you can really kind of see that from a distance, and it really does make that gold pop. So that's definitely a fun option. Okay, so let's assemble this baby and light her up. So like I said, your kit is going to come with this light. If I can get it unraveled. Okay, so once your tree is done and totally dry, you're just going to squeeze these little guys together here. You just insert the light, squeeze until it gets to those little notches, and then let it go, okay? So a little bit of it's coming out. And then it has a little notch right here for the cord to go in. And I'm gonna back up this camera and turn off these lights and see if I can get a good shot of it with our bulbs in it. I'll be right back. Okay guys, here she is. I have so much sunlight coming in my studio right now, which is a blessing usually, but not right now because I don't think you can see quite how beautiful this is all lit up. However, at least you get an idea of the look that we're going for. So remember, I have this kit on the website, rainbowfactory.com, and I have some other tree kits as well. So go check those out as soon as you can. Also, remember to like and subscribe so you can catch my next video. And until then, oh, she's calling me. It's time to go. Until then, y'all have a creative day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.